My twin souls, soul flame, soul mates, all my soldiers of love. I am Virtuosa the Goddess, and I am going to do a very quick reading session. And I also want to get on my soapbox. I have one oracle deck that I'll be using. And I also want to let you guys know. Oh, first, let me give a greeting and a welcome and a peace and love and harmony. Blessing to everyone that is tuning in today. I'm Virtuosa the Goddess again. I just really want to say, as I shuffle my oracle cards, that everyone, let's just be very mindful out here. If you're a light worker, or if you want to participate in the ascension of the planet and not the descension of the planet, let's be mindful of our heart chakras and where we are, because there are so many things that are seeking to close them shut permanently. And I'm noticing this with people, and it's okay because that is a part of the healing process. But let's try to move through those blockages quickly and just do whatever it takes to keep your heart chakras open. And I just want to say, let's focus less on, you'll never catch me mainly focused on capitalism and the money bag and the money grab. That's never been my personality. That's not, I am an earth angel. So I am learning more about how things work on this planet. And I have gone through that paradigm many years ago. But I never really fully bought into it. And so when I had my awakening, it gave me understanding as to why I never fully bought into it, because that's not what I'm made of. I'm a star seed. This is not originally, these are not my ways. This is just where we have come to do our missions and our work. So please, any earth angels, any star seeds, any light workers, any divine twins, please don't sell your heart chakra clothes for capitalism. When I think about it, my entire life and most of the woes are because, when I think about it, my mom, wants money. You don't have it. You don't have a family, or I didn't have a mom if I didn't have money. My dad let go of the relationship with me because he felt like he didn't have money to take care of me. I just go. It goes on. Siblings don't want to deal with you unless you got money, and then when you don't have money, and they have money, they don't want to talk to you just in case you need money. Even though I've never been that person that borrows money, I'm not that person. So I'm just trying to figure out why this world. Even when you think about twins, most of the twins that are separated. They think because of a karmic, but it's mainly because they want to have more money, so they went with a karmic or whatever, however you want to put it. Most of this is all based on paper that they are tearing down the trees to make, not backed by gold, tearing down the trees that we use to breathe the oxygen, which we don't have a whole lot of it left, to make the money that's not going to be worth anything. And I'm just looking at all of this and how all this is running and going, and how it's just like the world is coming to this fast ending point, because everybody's so focused still on material items. It's like nobody got the message during the corona warning shot. I just don't understand. But everybody stay safe and do what you have to do to stay safe. And just please be conscious Okay, so today we have stay true and be in your power. I'm staying true to what I feel. I'm not going to get on here and I don't want you to go anywhere and pretend to be something that you're not. If you're a starseed light worker, stand for the light, not the dollar bill, the light. While you need the dollar bill to make it, you don't need to make it your focus. You serve the light, and the light will serve you. Stay true. Be in your power. Divine authority. Second card is Spirit of Isis, which is the spirit of Aset, which is her true name. I speak true names. I don't speak the nicknames or the renamed of the goddesses. So this is the spirit of Aset, triumph of the goddess. You will triumph if you do what I'm suggesting. There are, let me get one more card. There are some things that are happening that I'm not very proud or happy about on this planet, and I'm feeling alone. I'm feeling like I'm the only person that does not value love and family and relationships over money. And money is the money that they show us is not even currency. The true currency is water, the sun, the greenery. Things where when the dollar bill fails, and the metals, things when the dollar bill fails, what would you have to get a cold drink of water if the dollar isn't worth anything? Is you going to use a crypto coin? No. You better have something of value in your pocket. And this is what this is coming to. Divine names of power. And I just spoke about using original names. Okay, so let's see what these are trying to say today. Let me look through the book. Okay, so staying true to your power. So this is saying that we are this sovereign divine beings with spiritual authority and freedom within ourselves. We don't need permission from anyone to be who we are, and we can live life as we choose. This is our divine birthrights. Guard it as a precious treasure that it is, and remember that you are a divine being. That's exactly the message and the downloads that I'm getting here in the Honeycomb Hideout. Is that everybody's trying to emulate the next person. People are talking about picking on vegans, and I was divinely, and I did. It was not even a free will choice. I was divinely instructed that I must go vegan, and then later I found out to back up the data. With the data was that we're running out of meat, guys. We are. How many animals? We got 8 billion people on this planet. How many animals do you think there are for the all-you-can-eat chicken wing buffet? Seriously. Come on, guys. We have to make small changes. And I mean, I've started within. I don't eat meat. Yeah, I've slipped up in the 2 years and I caught pneumonia because I was divinely instructed. Not by choice, but that if I make that choice, then I will be needing another body to do this mission in. Because I slipped up and ate a piece of fish and caught pneumonia after being vegan for so long. So, I mean, not saying everybody has to be plant-based. That's your own decision. However, there will come a time, I guess it would be okay for people to start to toy around with plant-based diets, because there will become a time where animals won't be able to reproduce as quickly as we need them to with 8 billion and growing on this planet. Just think about it. You can hate me, you can love me, you can thumbs down, you can cuss me out. It does not matter, but this is facts. Okay? The spirit of Aset, not the spirit of Isis. That's who's speaking through me. That's who I asked to please help us on this planet, because we are in trouble. We are in trouble when the spiritual readers, the spiritual guides, the spiritual leaders and the conscious leaders and the government leaders and everybody is after the dollar number one, we are in trouble. Nobody cares there about to be 11 million more homeless people. I'm one of those people. I have not had a stable home in 3 years. But you know what? That does not matter, because I have never felt so abundant in my life. I've never felt so freer in my life. I don't have to be capitalist if I don't want to. I just do my mission and I get provided for. It's that simple. I look good. I smell good. I do good. It is good. I don't have a lack of suitors. I don't have a lack of opportunities. I'm just careful at what I commit to, because it's the light, it's the divine, it's my creator. Those come first, because I know that we're going into the new golden age, and everybody will not go. Only those who fit the vibration, who can lift themselves up to that vibration. And I can tell you, if you're putting raggedy paper that they're printing by the minute and giving it to their friends, if you're putting that first above love of self and love of others, you're not the right vibration for New Earth. So get right. Triumph of the goddess. We will be triumphant. This is just not about love. This is about surviving. And it's not survival of the fittest. This is unconditional love is the new money. And I don't know how much I have to tell people to get them to understand what's happening. I don't know. This is getting really deep, guys. It's not just about who the divine masculine is screwing and what he's doing. It's not just gonna be him needing help. It's gonna be everybody who can't get with this new program and raise their vibrations to loving one another. If I thought that I would lose everything that meant something to me to have money, I would give away the money. How many people could say that? How many people would say that? Beloved initiate, there are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Persist with your bold faith and inspired action until the impossible happens. Like, it would be impossible to not open up the rest of these seals that are in Revelations. It will be impossible. So we are looking for a miracle, because these seals are popping by the day. Aset has the spirit of triumph and will never fail in her quest, no matter how bold or impossible it seems. I do believe that we will have victory. And that I will, just like it was spoken to me, yes, in a voice, the divine spoke to me, yes, that we will be ushering in the new golden age. So get it right, so I can go home. I need for you guys to get it. So I'm living it. I'm deciding to walk away and not pay $2,000 a month to have somewhere to sleep for 8 hours and have to hustle the rest. I'm choosing that, to be out with the animals that are dying, by the way. I mean, birds are dropping out of the skies with these unknown illnesses. I don't know what they're attributed to, electromagnetic waves. We don't know. But I'm choosing to go out in nature that's where you can find God or the divine in its true essence is in nature. So that seems to be slipping away from us. So I do want to enjoy what I can from it. And if I ever decided that I wanted to fall back asleep again and get back into the rat race of, trying to find the dollar or chasing the bag, I can always enter back into that because I already know how to do that. But do I know how to live and be one with nature? No, this will be a first. So I love Mountain Family Robinson and all of those great movies. And I would like to go live off the grid, and I'll do videos. I'll come back and do videos. I'll sometimes get a honeycomb hide out if it's too cold, to where my life is in danger or something like that. But other than that, yes, I would love, I am going to pull away from the matrix all together. I'm not going to tell people, oh, I'm not in the matrix because I'm at home plugged into a computer begging people for donations. No. I'm still open for counseling. I've always done counseling. But as you know, I don't charge for counseling for that reason. I do accept donations, but I don't ask for them. They are accepted. So I do readings, and so I'm available. You can reach me at virtuosathegoddess@gmail.com. I'll periodically go in, check my emails, do my videos, and leave back out and go back out and be one with nature. And I'm going to love it. Yes, I've been learning things that you can eat, plants that are that heal, eating to heal for energy, asking the divine to give me energy from what I put into my body so that I may serve and do what I came to do as a light worker. I'm taking this thing up another notch because I see that everything around me is descending, and I'm going to ascend. Whenever I see darkness, that makes my light shine brighter. So with this spirit of Aset, this is the inner will and the inner power that fuels us to propel us forward. This is the feminine, ultimate feminine strength. Let's see what else it says. Let's say this incantation. Spirit of Aset, enduring and bright, your love more powerful than might, your triumph assured in any fight. I center myself in the truth of your light. Your love makes the impossible real. I go into my heart and feel the success coming to me at this time. I give thanks for your blessings divine. That's beautiful. And then we have Cartouche. Cartouche. Divine names of power. I call her by her name, Aset. Aset, the original mother of all creation on this planet. Well, the Holy Trinity. Asar, Aset, and Haru are one of the first twin souls. Asar and Aset are one of the first twin souls on this planet. And you know the story. If you don't, please look it up. Asar, Aset, and Haru. But we also have Ma'at and Tahuti. Ma'at, 42 laws of Ma'at, from which we were to follow on the new earth that nobody seems to be even close to. Lady Aset initiates us now into her special mysteries, the use of sacred initiations. The words that you speak are rapidly gaining power. To benefit from this power, rather than to be undermined or held back by it, practice thoughtful speech and clear your heart of old unforgiveness, which can poison your words unintentionally. As your heart grows in purity, you will be able to speak with spiritual authority, and what you speak of will come into being more swiftly and obviously. Aset is initiating us as master healers in her sacred tradition of the divine names of power. So, I call upon Aset, who loves me unconditionally, teach us to speak powerfully from a place of love and peace. Beyond time and space, my words will shine like diamonds with beauty and strength immense. They bring divine truth and cut through pretense. Beloved are said, initiate me into your words of power. Your healing grace descends upon me as a heavenly shower. So that are the words. Those are what I have for today. And I just want to say, be mindful. Don't fall into, be in the world, but not of the world. Create the change you want to see. Let's put as light workers, let's put ourselves forward or propel ourselves forward into bracing the world to uplift their vibrations and not be so materialistic and all these, so far into the physical 3D that they're lost in the sauce. They're lost in the sauce. I mean, I've never before have they ever pushed forward so many material things and so many things that are not even real, that are illusions, that are given to us to make us fall back to sleep and not serve out the divine plan. So there are those who are worthy. I don't know if you remember, not saying everything in the Bible is true, but there's a story. They are like parables and things to give you examples of how the divine energy works. When the divine talked to Noah or someone like a Noah, I don't know what the original seer's name was, but okay, let's just say for all intents and purposes, we'll call him Noah. When the divine found Noah and said, could you find one person, or was it in Sodom and Gomorrah with anyway, one of them, I wasn't raised in church, but one of the characters of the Bible, they give a story where he wanted to find one righteous person, one upright person in the land that he could get to escape with him. And he couldn't find one, and he took his wife. They were leaving Sodom and Gomorrah because they couldn't find one righteous person. And Noah couldn't get anybody to believe him about the flood, even though we know that the flood was really from Atlantis. But you get what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure I lived during Atlantis, and I've been shown some of my past life from Atlantis. And no, it was not like Noah. But it was definitely a flood. And they couldn't find one or two people to believe until the water started to rise. So do we continue down this path, or do we stop now? Yeah, you can ignore it. We can ignore it, or we can do something about it. So I'm just choosing to do something about it personally. And if I have to be the only one that goes into New Earth, so be it. Or if I can only show one soul towards New Earth, even if I'm not here in this physical sack of skin to experience it. If I just show one soul towards New Earth, that's enough for me. So on that note, I love you guys, and I'll do a reading in a couple days. But I love you so much, and I wish you all abundance and everything, and love and harmony and peace. Mwah, mwah, mwah.